my name is PolishLynx and welcome to the irae. We shall continue from this point on, and by the way, I'm already 81 hours into the game, so that's quite ridiculous. That's a lot of hours if you ask me. Honestly, I would probably be already finished and maybe even much further with the videos on the channel as well. But you know, work and so on. Alright. The thunderous roar of the somber night made everyone present lose their breath. Even Lord, while not exactly overwhelmed by the sign, displayed an emotional akin to admiration. The battle cry was great enough to shake the air. No, the ground. It was less like a sound and more like a boom of raw power that could make space itself shatter and burst. Blatantly expressing the will to fight or kill in such ache-inducing bursts, and turning it into damage potential was by no means a rare technique. His power was great and dense beyond gouging, but it still paled in comparison to gold. Anyone who knew the beast wouldn't be menaced by the somber knight's power. Tooth's gods were barely shingen. The iron Nigredo was feared for another reason. Specifically, the difference, the amplitude between his stillness and motion. He suppressed his presence so well that no one could feel it, then displayed it all with that overwhelming roar. The tens of thousands of soldiers whirling within the night followed him without making as much as a cough, proving the command with which he rallied his army to be beyond imagination. The orderly soldiers were now released from the yokes restraining them. When it came to utilizing Karkav's sorcery, the power based on the control and handlings of souls, he was likely the most proficient of them all. As if made to be like that, Machina utilized the grace granted to him by the shadowy Mercury to its full extent. Contents too, maybe. In certain situations, that ability of his might even surpassed Reinhardt's. The appearance of the iron hero made the shiny golden lance fade away like a fog. No one at the scene knew if Trifa could only use it for a short time or if he had some sort of other reason to make it disappear. But the fact of the matter was that he returned being barehanded. In that state, he began voicing a blatant complaint.
おっしゃる通り、確かに読みが外れたようですね。あなたは一刻も早く死にたがっていると思ったのですが、マキナ卿。私が用意した死に場所では、お気に召さぬというわけですか。
The Night Iron was his bane. Facing him would surely lead to the priest, the Mist. He had knowledge that, and avoided encountering Miguel by setting him up with a battle he would surely obsess over, thus reducing the possibility of him taking part in the event, but alas.
愚問。たわごとだ、生産杯。
Completely ignoring the priest's lament, Machina took a step forward. Huh. He was a champion, a warrior true and true. Till the Ave opened and provided him with the opportunity to unleash his all, he would not tolerate his own incompetentness. No battle prior to that was considered fair by him.
乱痴気騒ぎに興味はない。だがその果てが、俺にとっては最後の戦だ。
He had awaited this moment for 60 long years. The battle that would grant him final death wasn't to be accepted as genuine until they both were at the ultimate peak of their respective powers. The time was not yet right.
故に、お前は邪魔だな。不本意だが、俺が排除するしかあるまい。
Potent power gathered in his fist. Trifa knew of its deadliness all too well.
やれやれ、今夜はまた随分と饒舌ではないですか。しかしなるほど、全力の発揮をご所望とは誰かさんと似ていますね。それは本当にあなたの心か。まず我々は共にハイドリ秘境の影から解き放たれることを念頭に置くべきだと愚行しますが。
The guy trying something again. Suddenly the iron fist ran through the air, carrying a roaring wind.
馬の耳に念仏。所詮奴隷のあなたにはわかりますまい。
The man of the cloth leaped backwards, dodging the metallic strike by the skin of his teeth. Then he began to plan his escape. However,
無駄だ。
just like it was with the hospital, the entire school was now within Rubeda's range, her grasp. No one standing within areas consumed by her grand artillery could ever make an escape.
貴様はこれにも耐えるだろうが。他はどうかな。まあ姫は私が責任持って守るがね。あとは知らんよ。どうとなれ。
Could you save Kasumi, please? That wasn't a bluff. Eleanor was completely serious. If Trifa tried to escape the school, she would blow it all to bits.
気張れよマキナ。貴様なら消滅だけは避けられるはずだ。この程度しのげんようでは土台ハイドリッヒ卿の近衛とは言えん。そうだろ。
構わん。問題ない。
The only ones who could withstand Rubeda's gunfire were Machina and Ain Herrier like Eleanor herself, the indestructible divine Weasel and Himuro, the Zonkin she claimed she would protect. Anyone else would truly crumble to ashes. Save Kasumi! Just like Lisa. Kay held her breath, trying to process the situation until the sun realization left her completely speechless. It was happening again. They weren't even considering her as a part of the design. She was less than trash to them. In their eyes, the sole value of the girl known as Kay Sakurai was to be a potential sacrifice to the swastika. As if to prove it, the three completely ignored her and continued their exchange.
あなたが私を攻撃するのは立場上不忠になるのではないですかね。
Kay,
ザイエル卿。
take the Kasumi and run away.
ああ。だがすでに不忠者のせいで金を破った。ならば一度も二度も変わらんだろう。不本意だがね。罰は後で粛々とハイドリッヒ卿の御前で受けるとしよう。真の不忠はここで貴様を逃すことだ。故にどうする。死なれては困るのだろう。
Eleanor shifted her gaze towards the one being that didn't seem to belong there.
からくりは読めた。双子の片割れか。ああ。名は何と言ったかな。
ヨハンだ。
Rubeda and Nigrado detailed the situation as Trifa stood silent, neither trying to hide any of it.
そう、ヨハンだ。生きていたのだな。知らなかったよ。ブレンナーらしい。そして貴様らしいと言ってやるか。前者は愚かしく、後者は薄汚い。哀れだよ。その少女。いっそここで何も知らぬまま行かせてやるのが慈悲と思えぬこともない。まあ何にせよ。
With a cold grin and light chuckle, Eleanor turned around as if to display that she didn't even need to see what happened next.
罪だクリストフ。貴様の巡礼とやら。ここで終わる。
Just then, the somber knight launched another metallic strike towards the priest. He didn't dodge, or rather, he couldn't. Considering he was facing two veteran battalion commanders, one might say this was all too obvious. By dodging the first blow, the priest got into a position they found desirable. Then, while Eleanor sealed his ability to escape and converse with him, Machina perfected the distance between them. Everything was planned. Now, Kasumi was on the same straight line as Trifa and Machina. Had the priest dodged the attack, she would have surely died, so he could do nothing but accept it. The results of the blow were palpable.
無駄だ。知っているだろう。俺に砕けぬものはない。
The vessel that boasted of complete and thorough invisibility was now beginning to creak. Though he protected himself by crossing his arms, the fact that it damaged him was undeniable. There was no better proof for it than the groans escaping his mouth.
今のはいささか非道ではありませんかな、マキナ卿。騎士たる御身が 不女子を盾にするような道を選ぶとは驚きだ。
誤解するな。俺は騎士道など知らん。知っているのは戦場の掟だけだ。立ち入れば女子供のわけなく死ぬ。
故に何もかも終わってしまえと？やれやれ。あなたが一番ハイドリヒ教に近いですな。
少子、お前が言うことか。
He put back the fist he had launched, displaying the kind of velocity that seemed to imply a complete lack of worry about any counterattacks. His defenselessness was on a completely different dimension compared to Trifas. While the priest didn't protect himself due to absolute certainty of his endurance, the Somber Knight had unshakable confidence in his attack power.
誰よりも奴に依存している身で笑わせる。
A downward strike sent the castle-clad corpus flying as all-dominating offense clashed against the indomitable defense. The two ultimately failed to cancel each other out, resulting in the former's victory over the latter. Well, yeah. As a result, he couldn't withstand his blows. Trifa was being pummeled into his demise. Unable to do anything to stop it, the sight made her subconsciously reach out towards him. Alas, he was too far. She was just as powerless as the priest himself, for Irae was the one who sparked this event. Its flow was completely out of her hands. She was confused about what she should do. The girl simply didn't know how to feel about the priest. One blow after the other, the iron Negretto continued punching Trifa. Every hit seemed to shake something away from him, make him break, shatter, and gradually disappear. It was over for him. The priest would be defeated and perish. Even with her untrained eyes, she could still easily predict the outcome of their battle. However, she couldn't help but voice the exact same question she had asked herself countless times before. Why was he so keen on keeping her alive? A woman this wicked, a girl this dangerous. Choosing to kill her would be far more reasonable, and that was exactly what she thought he was trying to do just a moment ago. But with an unbefitting serious expression on his face, all the while voicing growls of genuine desperation, he forced himself to stand strong and brave as he faced an undefeatable foe. Was it for her sake? Was it her fault? Did she do anything for him that would warrant such a fervent struggle? She didn't understand him. The girl just couldn't guess what the priest was thinking. And yet, even after witnessing his sacrificial devotion, Rhea couldn't help but be scared of him. Did that make her low life? A pile of human filth? No. No. Or perhaps something entirely detached from humanity? No. What did Valetifa mean to Rhea Himuro, and what did the Zonin King mean to Kristoff?
心配はいらない。言ったろ。我々は玉体を休んじ立てまつると。
The North spoke up as if to prevent Rhea from reaching towards him again. With her back turned to the heated battle, the woman came to stand right next to Geralt.
あれの守り。その度外れた強度の秘密は2つある。一つはベルリンの黄金連星をもとにクラフトが、というよりイザークが城を飛ばした際の副産物だよ。すなわち対魔、対物理、対時間、対偶然。そうした防御膜を極限まで強化。移れないように永久展開させた盾。そうしてもう一つは鎧。
Eleanor revealed the Divine Weasel's greatest mysteries in a completely nonchalant manner, like was the most obvious thing in the world. As she listened, Rhea nearly fainted, a perfectly reasonable reaction considering that.
あのうちに渦巻くバルハラのレギオン。魂の総和が常識外れの密度を有しているからに他ならん。わかるかな？あれはハイドリヒ教の玉体なのだよ。
The Divine Weasel was Reinhardt's flesh, and Valetifa was the Golden Beast. Not really, but kind of. A fake. That was the gist of what Eleanor had just said.
今マキナが削っているのは前者だ。あれを崩せる者は奴しかいない。故に安堵されよ。我々はハイドリヒ教の玉体を破壊などしない。ひさしを借りて母屋も取ろうという不心得な居候。獅子心中の癌を叩き出そうとしているだけだ。
And you think she actually cares about that? They were about to break the barrier which had been sealing Reinhardt's castle, his creation figment, for over 6 years. The results of such an act were no doubt evident even to the slowest thinker. So me, for example. The other world that perpetually expanded within the unbreakable vessel was about to be released. The event would be akin to the burst of a balloon filled with the amount of water held back by a dam.
盾がなくなれば、城の流出はもう止められん。堤防が消えるのだから、バルハラの総軍は流れ出ていく。まあ、現段階では、それに極めて近い想像だがね。いずれにせよ、その時をもって主要代行は任を解かれる。奴は用済みだ。この第七に解ければよい。故にテレジア、御身が抱えているとおぼしき不可解な干渉は。
The girl didn't want to hear it.
やめて
Rara raised her voice to stop the woman's words. It was an action completely opposed to her intentions, as she actually wanted, and had to know the truth behind it. However, it was too hard for her to accept the answer she began to see. Even if she could untangle the complex feelings she had been wrestling with all this time, it was already far too late. Was she worried about Father Trifa, or did she fear him? Was she worried about the divine vessel of gold, or did she fear him? 6 years ago, Father Trifa had a completely different appearance. After all, his body wasn't the one he had now. The source of her swing feelings was the fear her grandfather felt towards the one he believed to be his father. She inherited it through her very soul. Ra was bound by that fear and led the priest to his place of execution while being completely unaware of who he really was. In an attempt to protect Fuji, she accidentally pressed the switch to the release of ultimate despair. Was there anything she could do to make up for it? Ra didn't see how she could turn back now. She thought herself a fool, and a thoughtless little girl. She had always known that Carcraft's Ars Magna wasn't weak enough to be ruined by someone as meager as her. She knew it well, yet she still brought about such a harrowing predicament. If they let her, she would have killed herself right then and there.
自害ならいずれもっとしたくなる。いや、それとも、性の執着になるのか。どちらでもよいがね。
Why do you not care? Because you have no feelings, and that comment made no sense. I definitely believe that she wouldn't feel offended at all. Memento mori, Eleanor uttered the curse and silently chuckled to herself before going on in a businesslike manner, as if to proclaim that she was done with the girl. What did I think about this? She has that aura of like a really serious businesswoman.
その頂点は第八の解放でだ。せいぜい貯めておくがいいよ、テレジア。その祈りを持って、この世をグラズヘイムに塗り替えよう。もはや言うまでもないと思うが、あちらの少女はあなたの血縁。出来損ないなので死んだということにされていたイザークの弟。その孫にあたるらしい。クリストフは、あれを使うことで五色を狂わせる腹だったのだな。城の流出を起こさずに、その無限再生という黄金のみをかすめ取る。まったく、ゲスの考えそうなことだよ。そう。故に気に余つともいい。奴は正真正銘のクズであり、涙で送るには値しない男だよ。
Upon seeing that Eleanor shifted her gaze from Rhea and instantly changed her attitude.
で、それはそうと。貴様は何を先ほどから私の顔を見ている。
She then addressed another person in a condescending manner, Sakurake, who was splendidly ignored by everyone present.
猿回しの猿にも劣る不格好な踊りを幾度も私の視界に入れていたが、罰が欲しいのか貴様。 いいぞ。今はすこぶる機嫌がいい。名乗れよ、能なし。貴様どういう了見で私の部下を愚弄している？キルヒアイゼンの席に座って、そのみっともない醜態を晒し続けているのは何のつもりだ？
There wasn't a hint of anger in her tone. She looked down Kay so much that she didn't even deem her worthy of her age. People who got angry at animals were rare, so why would Eleanor get mad at someone she likened to a monkey? However, the woman had no intention of tolerating the girl's savageness. Her eyes were freezing cold, a perfect show of her intention to not grace Kay with a hint of warmth.
私は
While being practically bound in place by the chills running across her entire body, Kay spoke up in a trembling voice.
桜井ケイと言います。ベアトリス・キルヒアイゼン中尉の後継として11年前に。
クリストフか。なるほど。故にそのざま、苦靴であり負の遺産だな。さて、どうするか。
The priest's predicament continued even as they talked. Not only was Trifa incompatible with Machina, but he also had nearly none of the battle prowess of the Somber Night. It was a one-sided battle that wouldn't last longer than a few more minutes. Completely certain of Trifa's impending doom, Eleanor began to see him as a dead man. After all,
例の小僧はバルハラ流出の後にマキナか我が君の勲となってもらわねばならん。であれば別に第八の家がいる。
the woman looked down at Kay, talking about how they would open the final swastika. If her was dedicated to either her lord or comrade, what would be the appetizer? The demand they had 3 potential candidates for the role.
数がダブつくのは美しくないな。とはいえ、マレウスを倒した少年はシュライバーの獲物だ。奴に計画的な殺人など私は微塵も期待しない。いつどこでどう殺すか読みようがないので除外しよう。ではそう。なあおい。残りはどうしたらよいと思うね。
Eleanor formed a grin as she looked down at Kay. The girl bit her lower lip before speaking up.
つまりあなたはザミエル卿。
The woman's words and mannerisms were far too blatant for Kay not to understand their implications. After all, Eleanor presented it as if she was talking to a monkey. Kay certainly considered herself stupid. But even she could comprehend the Crimson Knight's words to a nauseating extent. The girl muttered with a creaking voice.
私にここで死ねとおっしゃる。
貴様か。そこのそいつかだ。
The puppet mask was still violently shaking as Kay held it close to her heart. And the Balkan was still sealed within.
早いか遅いか大差あるまい。それとも貴様。はあ、もしかして。
After an ominous pause, Eleanor's eyes flashed with a whip gleam. Kay's entire body shuddered when suddenly a crimson flower bloomed before her.
最後まで残れるつもりでいるのかよ。
She dodged the pillar of fire erupting from under her feet by a hair's breadth. It was an action caused by intuition rather than reflex, and its success was downright miraculous. The concrete on which she stood but a moment before was bleeding. Kay didn't have the slightest idea how great the heat had to be to cause that.
構成があがくか。よいぞ。芯までふぬけではないようだ。定冠した増票などひねり殺す気にもならん。ならば城の一部となるにふさわしい優美し愛玩の道化として勝ってやらんこともない。
With the haughtiness of an empress, Eleanor leisurely crossed the flaming pillar she had created. The woman was clearly enjoying herself.
構成
Yeah, I would call you that as well, to be honest, Kay, sorry. Calm, father, she wasn't wrong to call her that. While Kay's souls amounted to a battalion, Eleanor's constituted an entire army. Their battle was akin to the clash of 1,000 against several tens of thousands. Facing her would be a fool's errand, and the situation allowed for no means of escape. So what could she do now? What could she choose and believe in? She lived through hell while harboring the desire to survive until she gained the grace of God through the opening of the 8th swastika, but alas, that dream was now on the brink of collapse. More importantly,
私はバカです、ザミエル卿。
Many people taught her to use her head and think by herself, while many more disparaged her as incompetent and stupid. She couldn't help but agree. After all, even with all the evidence before her, she still wanted to avert her eyes from the truth. Reinhard Friedrich's Valhalla was a place where his and her years perpetually fought each other. That was the true nature of the miracle of God sought by Kay. And so, one of the already graced was standing before her now, Eleanor, a monster of a woman commanding a hellish army, speaking of reason far too detached from sanity. Immortal, indestructible, and perpetually resurrecting demons for eternal slaves to strive. Kay was being coerced into accepting something like that.
できない。私にはそんなもの見えない。
Good! She tightly embraced the mask within her hands. Lisa Brenner's nerve was already breaking, and the added pressure seemed almost to hasten it. Well?
私は救いたかった。
Kay wished to free him from a fate of having to fight till the day of his death. And yet...
なのにこれじゃ何も変わらないじゃないですか。結局私たちは
Slaves who would never find release. She didn't want that. It was completely meaningless. The priest did say that by loving a mirror image for the sake of her own bliss, the only thing she would gain was her monstrous self, but...
私はそんなもののために戦ってきたんじゃない。
She sought paradise on the fields of slaughter and searched for peace at the end of gory rivers of blood. A dream so convenient and egoistic that anyone would look down on her for following it. Kay knew full well that the people she had killed would never find peace after meeting such an end. A dream so convenient and egoistic that anyone would look down on her for following it. Kay knew full well that the people she had killed would never find peace after meeting such an end. She knew it, yet couldn't bring herself to care. Hers was a dream too dear to be hindered by conscience and morals, and she saw nothing wrong with that.
泣いて祈れば降りてくる奇跡なんていらないのよ。いつだって戦い、勝ち取る。邪魔なんかさせない。
Transforming the blaze within her heart into a blade. Kay mastered her last remaining will to fight. The girl knew that she could never stand again if the flame ever disappeared.
あなたたちを認められない。私はまだ諦めてなんかいないんだから。
That's good. Her only remaining option was to attempt what Valeria Trifa did and damage the Pentachroma before the opening of the 8th. In response to girl's resolve, Eleanor.
貴様ら間抜けの言い分はいつも致命的にずれてるよ。
A hint of grief and pity began to tint her tone.
そう。例えば火だ。
So basically fighting fire with fire here. The woman lit a minuscule flame before her face, then squinted her eyes at Kay. After seeing the girl's display of her will to fight and resist, she had full intention to destroy her on the spot. First she would tell her off and reduce her to ash.
これが命。消したくないと皆が守り躍起になる。ではどうするか。
The fire gradually began to expand. Frost sparked to flame and red to crimson it grew outwards and assumed a brilliant formation.
他者から奪い足していくのだ。消えぬように輝くように周りを食いつぶして肥大していく。それこそが生きるということ。世の全生物に適用される絶対の法則であり黄金律だ。
A massacre's world of perpetual killing and consumption.
その点は何一つとして城とこちらに違いなどない。殺し続けたのだろう。食らい続けたのだろう。それで今の貴様があるのだろう。生命の根源たる渇望はより大きくより多くだ。 消えるのを拒むならどこまでも巨大になること、消えてしまったものを灯したいなら巨大な火とつながること。つまり
Both immortality and resurrection could only happen within the embers of the greatest firefall. This is what Eleanor fervently believed.
貴様らはハイドリヒ教と一つになる。それこそが祝福だ。震えよ。これ以上の栄誉はあるまい。
The wave of flames began to grow, nearly blowing Kay away. It was clear that she had missed her opportunity to attack. To fight Eleanor, who had the upper hand due to the distance between them, Kay had to attack fast, before the woman had a chance to shoot her. At the very least, the girl had to act before Rubedo got a chance to release her flames. However, Eleanor didn't let her. Ever since she began facing Kay, she built an aura of murderous intent around her that reached to right where the girl stood, creating an explosive state of tension that didn't allow the slightest slip. If I tried to launch attack on Eleanor would make her have an outburst. To Kay, the situation was like hastily running a razor through the skin of an overinflated balloon. Dangerous. The girl could do nothing but stand in a place and angrily grinned her teeth as Rubedo looked down her with a stern pair of eyes. She continued to scorn her, displaying a complete lack of understanding for Kay's plight.
だというのに何を嫌がる、何を拒む。矮小な己が偉大な黄金に飲まれ消えていくのが怖いか。くだらん。
Huh, is that so?
もとより貴様ら、死別を覆そうという輩に古賀などなかろう。他者と己を重ねなければ生きていけぬ劣等ではないか。
Well, gluing someone to someone, gluing yourself to someone else, I don't really feel like that's weird or anything. But trying to resurrect that person, that's kinda crazy. That's my thinking, but well, whatever.
ならばよし。究極の炎、究極の世界。黄金のグラスヘイムに溶ける栄光を与えてやるのだ。歓喜しろよ。なぜ祝わん。
Because no one would celebrate that.
まったく。どしがたいこと甚だしいが。
What about yours? The flames finally finished forming a giant muzzle. A single shot from that would easily reduce Kay's bones to ash.
まあどうでもよいわ。うせろ。
Less than a moment before the trigger was pulled. She subconsciously called for a certain accident. Kay didn't mean to make it happen, nor was she trying to summon a miracle. What she did was a common reaction to most desperate situation, like a reflex made by body rather than mind. Essentially, she covered and curled herself up in an attempt to bear through the incoming destruction. That action alone